Hello, and welcome. Hi, Tilbo. Shock. Calf, thank you very much for the continued membership. I very much appreciate that. How is everyone? Hope everyone is well. I was a little bit late starting today, but, you know, it's fine, isn't it? It's hashtag fine and all that. We'll make it work. Yeah, how did you all find the sprint race yesterday? I did watch it. Obviously, wasn't able to stream it, but I did watch it. It was, well, it was made more interesting by the weather, for sure, wasn't it? But it was interesting. I think it kind of proved to me, though, that I don't know. I think Max is going to win this race. The only way that Max is going to lose this race, I think, is via a car failure. Like, I think that's the only way I see it happening. I just don't see. Hulk did have a good day. His tires went off though, didn't they? And he struggled. Or a hot spearing, yeah. Spearing might do it. Hey, Flamer. So, Spam. Hope you're all well. I'm ready to rock and roll. To be honest, we're going straight into this because, you know, no messing about. No starting the stream half an hour before the race. I love it. Yeah. Interesting end to the sprint race. George taking a gamble on the softs, which worked out really well for him, didn't it? He got a point out of it. Lewis made quite a lot of positions up. I don't know if you saw his start. He made 5 positions up off the grid. It was brilliant. And then we had the Max and Perez shenanigans. I don't know what you all made of that. You know, Perez has pushed Max a little bit. But then in turn 3 and turn 4, Max has run him off the road. No, I'm not paused. I'm not paused this time, Flamer. I've just made sure. Just now, I've made sure that I'm live. I'm on the live feed. Yeah. I mean, listen. If Max gets off the line in first place, he'll win the race. And then if Max gets off the line and loses first place, he'll still win the race. Everyone's on medium, bar from Alonso in 7th, Bottas in 14th, and Magnussen in 15th. Magnussen and De Vries are starting from the pit lane, are they? Interesting. So, yeah, Alonso's on a different strategy to those around him. What did you make of the incident with Hamilton in sprint qualifying? Obviously, Hamilton has gone through the last corner trying to do a lap, and Verstappen was finishing a lap, but then he's carried on, overtook Hamilton into turn 1, ruining Hamilton's lap, and then backed out of it. Toto Wolff said it was that they didn't give Hamilton the information needed to let him know that Verstappen was coming, but then Verstappen has done a revenge move into turn 1. I think it was quite obvious that Verstappen knew what he was doing. He said in an interview, he was going to, because he lost time to Lewis, he was going to try and do another lap. That's bullshit. You're not going to do another lap overtaking into turn 1. He knew that would be slower himself. He was just doing it to be spiteful, I think. And he knew he was doing that. But he just got away with it completely got away with it. He got away, and I know it was wet conditions, but he pushed Perez off in 2 corners yesterday, and Perez did something similar to him. No investigation. I guess because it was raining, they just accepted it. I don't know. I do feel like he gets away with quite a lot, though. I don't know. Oh, God, I forgot Russell and Perez are out of position, aren't they? Massively out of position. Okay. Right, I'll tell you when the lights go on. It's about to happen. Now, lights have started. Good start from Verstappen. Really good start from Verstappen. Oh, not a great start from Norris. Hamilton got a good start. Oh, the Ferraris are close then. Oh! Charles Leclerc! Bloody hell. Oh, someone's in the gravel. Is that Tsunoda? Yeah, Tsunoda in the gravel. Hiya, Daniel. God, the Ferraris were all over Max. All over Max, Charles Leclerc was. Safety car. Oh, wow. Okay. Tsunoda in the gravel. Alonso had a really good run on Norris early on, considering he's on the hard tyre. So they brought out the safety car, but Yuki's already off the gravel. What was the need for that? What? That seemed a little bit premature. Yeah, it seemed unnecessary. How are you, Current? Do you know what's crazy, right? De Vries is in 18th. Yuki Tsunoda's been into the gravel, come into the pits, put on the hard tyres, changed his front wing, is now in 20th, and I bet you he'll still beat Nick De Vries. Safety car through is going to go through the pit lane, so they presumably can get rid of this debris in turn 1. But yeah, the Ferraris kind of ruined themselves a little bit, didn't they? Charles almost into turn 4 got well, he had a go at Max. I wouldn't say he almost got past him, but he had a go at him. Yeah, good start from Max. Yeah, Stroll went on a really tight line into turn 1, had to back out of it, and his teammate just stormed past him. Let's have a look at the start from Bottas. Tsunoda ran into the back of someone at turn 1. Fucking hell, Tsunoda. Jesus. That was a little bit stupid going into turn 1 there. Going into turn 1 on the first lap. Bloody hell, it's a little bit optimistic. So how has he ended up in the gravel then? Oh, he just braked way too late. He just braked way too late. Right. So, safety car's coming in. Maybe he lost a bit of downforce from his front wing, and that's why. Max is really good at restarts. Like, he's really, really good at restarts. When he's behind another car or when he's in front. Yeah, he's gone. Gone early. You just made it for lights out. Love that. Yeah, great start for Max there. Perez hasn't really didn't make up any positions, did he? Well, not yet, anyway. Tsunoda's already passed De Vries. Like, he smashed his front wing, been in the gravel, come through the pits, and he's already got past his teammate. Joke of it. Poor De Vries. Max is pulled a gap now. He's already pulled a gap. Yeah. Do you know what? Hamilton could be in trouble here because he's out of DRS already of the Ferrari. But Norris, Alonso are all in his DRS train. Could be in trouble. Perez is now right behind Russell. Yeah, the Ferraris have already dropped Hamilton. And Verstappen's dropped Leclerc. Interesting. It's a nice move from Perez into turn 3. Well, it's technically turn 2. But they count the they count that kink as a turn. I mean, it's not, is it? But oh, yeah, you're not getting around there, K-Mag. Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz is all over him. Ferraris need to work together, though, to even have a chance of challenging Verstappen, don't they? Really. Norris saying that Hamilton's got track limits. Hmm. It looks like, to me, the Ferraris have got really good pace, but no, not the pace of Red Bull. And Mercedes are lacking in pace. I mean, both of those Ferraris were over the white line there. Both of them were over the white line into turn 9. 100%. Yeah, they don't want to fight each other, though. I mean, Verstappen's 2 seconds away, and it seems as though Verstappen's got the pace on them, but still, they don't want to be... Yeah. Stroll has got up to 7th. He's not had a bad weekend, Lance Stroll. He's not had a bad weekend. Well, so far. I mean, he had a good sprint race. Yeah, Alonso is on the hard tyres, though, so we'd kind of expect that a little bit, maybe. But Norris has got really good pace around here. Like, that McLaren in Norris's hands has been doing really well. Perez still stuck behind George Russell because he's in a massive DRS change train. You got Perez, Russell, Albon, Gasly, Hulkenberg, who's behind Stroll. So Hamilton's got some sort of brake issue. Interesting. Oof. Oh, Hulkenberg. Yeah, Hulkenberg locked the brakes into turn 3. There's no guarantee that if you let Carlos Sainz go that he's actually going to pull away from Leclerc because Sainz is gaining so much from being in the DRS of Charles Leclerc. Oh, Perez! Oh, that was close. I don't know if they did make contact, but... Bloody hell. That was close. The camera angle wasn't the best, but it did look like they made contact. I don't know. Hmm. What? That's a bit fucking hell. Grow up, like. Norris is engineering. Every time Hamilton goes off, report it to us. Oh, fuck off, like. Jesus Christ. Everyone's doing it. If you look at the Ferraris, they're all going wide at turn 9 over the white line. They're all doing it. Nice move from Gasly. Yeah, Verstappen pulling away easily. Hulkenberg's already pitting off the mediums to put the hards on. That's like 50 laps on those hard tyres. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Perez past Albon. It's just like the outright pace of the Red Bull. Well, the outright pace of the Red Bull in Max's hands just too quick. Hamilton's got a black and white flag for track limits on lap 12. That is not good. So Hamilton said on the radio, this car's slow, mate. Not exactly productive engineer talk, is it? His engineer's basically like, copy. Yellow flag, sector 2. Oh, that's a... Hulkenberg's gone off. He's pulled it over. He's pulled it over. Yeah, he's out. I mean, I don't think that's true. Current. I mean, that's not true at all. If you put one of the other top drivers in that Red Bull, like Charles Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, and you put Verstappen in the Aston, he can't make the car go, like, quicker. Just like he wasn't winning races at Red Bull with a car that wasn't good enough. Like, you know, that's the reality of it. But he will make the difference because we know how exceptional he is. But you need an exceptional driver and a quick car. Like, that's always been Formula 1. Virtual safety car, but... Oh, Hamilton locking going into the pits. The Red Bull and the Ferrari, they couldn't come out, I don't think, because they were already past the pit lane. But Norris and Hamilton and all the cars behind have pitted under VSC, which will save them a lot of time. Now, the other guys will pit if the VSC carries on. So if the VSC carries on for the whole lap, Verstappen and the two Ferraris will probably pit as well. I wonder if the VSC carries on. Yeah, they're boxing Ferrari now. They haven't boxed Verstappen. What? Have they? Or did they? Oh, go, Leclerc! Oh, terrible stops for Ferrari. Bloody hell. So... Oh, it's green now. It's green. That's Norris past one of the Ferraris. Oh, my God. Such a slow stop. Yeah. But the graphic still says he's still on the medium tyres. He started on mediums. So it says he's stopped once, but he hasn't. Because he started on mediums. 15 lap all mediums. Charles Leclerc pitted, but put mediums back on. Perez and Verstappen didn't pit. I feel like, I don't know why, when they came back for a second lap, they didn't pit Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton, 5-second penalty. Track limits. 17 laps into the race. Fuck it up. "17 laps into the race, he's already got the 5-second penalty. Ruined. Yeah, he's going to hate that. I think Sainz is going to be quick enough to get past Hamilton, but he's going to be miles behind Charles Leclerc. We haven't really talked about George Russell much. Ooh, Sargent and a knock-on. Russell on Magnussen to get into the top 10. Five-second penalty for Yuki Tsunoda. Is that track limits? Yeah, track limits. Sainz, I think, is getting past Hamilton. We're not watching it, but I'm looking at the timings, and he's... Yeah. Oh, not quite. Oh, it's close. Bloody hell. Yeah, he just got ahead with DRS. Now, I will say that obviously Hamilton's on hards, Sainz is on mediums, but Hamilton's got a 5-second time penalty coming for him. So no matter what happens with Hamilton, he's going to probably drop a couple positions because of his penalty. Hmm. Oh, Sainz is going to get past Perez, is he? Yeah. I tell you what, Sainz is handy today. Sainz is handy today. He's not messing about. He is not messing about. Sonoda's also all over. Oh, God, this is racing. This is pod racing. Was that Russell getting past Sonoda? I think it might have been, actually. Not the other way around. Oof. We had some good racing here last year as well. Haas are struggling, man. They always seem to have half decent 1-lap pace, but no race pace. Hmm. I mean, to be honest, if Hamilton just stays behind Perez and gains some... So they're going quicker than Verstappen at the minute by about 7-8 tenths. Black and white flag for Carlos Sainz. Well, they're talking about Hamilton saying they should be able to brake later, yet they're forgetting the fact that he has a brake problem and he's been told to use brake magic into turn 3. That's the corner he's struggling at under braking. Like, Crofty's not really remembering that. Hmm. So quick in a straight line, that Red Bull. Yeah, like because he's obviously made a comment about braking numerous times, and they've told him he needs to do something with his brake bias and run brake magic, and they specifically mentioned turn 3. He was struggling to get the car stopped, and then they're talking on commentary. Oh, he should be able to outbrake Perez here. Oh, he hasn't been able to. Well, yeah, because we've already been told that he's struggling on the brakes into that specific corner. We already know that. Verstappen's pitting. So Verstappen will fall into second place now. Oh, he might fall into third. But obviously, the Ferraris are going to stop again, and Max Verstappen may not stop again. Ocon, 5-second time penalty. So, 3 drivers with a 5-second time penalty. Carlos Sainz is on a black and white flag. So, is Max going to try and do a 1 stop here, do we think? And the Ferrari's going to do 2 stops. Charles Leclerc has a chance to win this race. Charles Leclerc could win this race. They're boxing Perez now. Okay. Hmm. Oh, Verstappen. Verstappen will get the switcheroo though. Yeah, Verstappen will get him down here. Oh, he's passed him. He's passed him halfway down the straight. Jesus. Yeah. So Perez is now in 10th place, having done his stop. All those cars ahead of him now, who stopped under the VSC. It seems mad to me. So if Max stays out and does a 1 stop, it would mean Charles Leclerc would then have to pit later in the race, put on the hard tyres, and bridge like a 20-odd second gap, which seems unlikely, doesn't it? Hmm. Also, Lewis will have to stop again, we think. So Lewis, who was it? Ocon. Tsunoda's already served his. So when Lewis and Ocon stop again, they'll have to serve their 5 seconds in the pits. Hmm. Oh, Norris is passed. Is he? Yeah, Norris is passed. I think Hamilton had a bad exit, or he went too deep into the corner, I think. Mercedes, the Merc doesn't look good around here, does it? He's got a brake issue, and it's costing him dearly. Really costing him dearly. Incident involving car 55 under investigation for track limits. Why are they investigating a track limit? What? It's weird. Carlos Sainz, 5-second penalty. So, Hamilton, Sainz, Ocon, Tsunoda, all with 5-second time penalties. Oh, Perez is back behind Russell again. Deja vu. It's not been a great race, has it, so far? How has Perez not got a time penalty? I've seen him going wide twice. I've seen him going wide twice, and we've not had any reports of track limits. I don't understand how he's not had a single warning. Is he on it? Is Perez on a black and white flag? Okay, fair enough then. I stand corrected. So Yuki Tsunoda didn't serve his 5-second penalty properly. Is this Carlos Sainz going wide? Yeah. Carlos Sainz, turn 9. I mean, it's such fine margins, isn't it, watching that replay? I don't know, man. I like the idea of, obviously, keeping cars sort of, you know... I like the idea of having this restriction so that they're not just doing whatever they want, but at the same time, like, we're talking such a small amount on a curb, and then you're like 5 seconds. I don't like it, but at the same time, it's necessary. So yeah, I don't know. Tsunoda had a 5-second penalty, served it incorrect, so he's going to get another penalty. Hamilton's had a 5-second penalty. Ocon's got a 5-second penalty. Sainz had a 5-second penalty. Perez is on a black and white flag, so he might get one. Norris is being told to stay within track limits. So he must presumably has gone off at some point, and his team are telling him he needs to stay within. Hamilton currently, when he stops, is going to fall behind Fernando Alonso. Because Hamilton's going to get his 5-second time penalty. Charles Leclerc's engineer, Dag is really high. What do you think about 3 stops? Charles Leclerc, no. Gasly, black and white flag. Black and white flag for Albon as well. Jesus, this is such a joke. So Verstappen's going to be within range of Charles Leclerc very soon. He's going to be within DRS soon enough. But we presume Verstappen's doing a 1-stop. Well, we don't know that, but we're presuming that he is. I mean, he could do a 2-stop and still win the race. So I don't think that would be an issue. But we think he's doing a 1-stop. Okay, so Verstappen is in DRS now, so I expect him to breeze past Charles Leclerc. Such a good camera. These driver's eye cameras from Max Verstappen's view right now is so good. It's so good. Yeah. It's the track limits are extreme around Austria. I mean, it looked like Charles Leclerc was over the white line as well, but... Oh, this driver eye camera. No, Verstappen got it done. He got it done. Easy mode for him. Charles Leclerc didn't make it too difficult. Yeah, the DRS detection point is right before the corner. So he was going past, but was very, very clever in not going through too soon. Albon, 5-second time penalty. Hamilton's dropped to 1.5 seconds behind Norris, and Alonso's catching him. Alonso was 0.7 of a second quicker than Hamilton last lap around. And obviously, Hamilton's got a 5-second time penalty. So at this rate, Hamilton will be lucky to stay in the top 7, I think. Norris running really well, though. Had good pace all weekend. Stroll's now got a black and white flag. Lando Norris just had a lap time deleted. Yeah. Nah, no more DMCAs. Well, not yet. Hmm. One of the Astons is pitting. Could be Stroll. Yeah, Lance Stroll's pitting. Hmm. He should definitely have been told. He should definitely have been told, listen, you're going over the line. 1 warning, 2 warning, 3 warning. Because then if you're on your 3rd warning, you're more inclined to drive a little bit more conservatively, aren't you? Yeah. Nick De Vries, 5-second time penalty for track limits. Oh no. Oh, that was for the forcing Kevin Magnussen off the track. Yeah, it's interesting that. He's not had an enjoyable race, has Lewis, has he? Oh, it's only halfway through the race as well. Perez is 2.5 seconds behind Alonso, who's 2 seconds behind Hamilton. So Perez is catching. I think Perez might finish ahead of Hamilton, you know? Where is Nick De Vries currently? He's in 15th. Oh, baby. Is that a warning? Well, that's stupid, isn't it? You can't get a track limit warning for that. That's stupid. That's absolutely absurd. You can't have a driver making a mistake and going off, and then they go, well, you're off the track. That's outrageous. The whole point of the track limit is so drivers don't gain an advantage for going off. That's mental if he gets a warning for that. That's absolutely mental if he gets given a warning for that. So Perez and Alonso have caught Hamilton now. So, And Hamilton will have to serve his 5-second penalty, so he's going to fall behind Perez when he pits and Alonso. Well, that was his 5-second time penalty, wasn't it? He's fucking Crofty's literally talking about 5-second time penalties and who needs to serve them. Ocon being one of them. It cuts to Ocon in the pits and Crofty's like, oh, it seems really slow. Because he's serving his 5-second penalty that you were just talking about. Like, of course it's slow. Oh, dear. Gasly under investigation. So Gasly's got a 5-second penalty coming. That's usually what that means. Perez on Alonso! Yeah, it was a good move from Perez. Russell stopped again for mediums. Yeah. Oh, dear. Gasly, 5-second penalty for track limits. Lewis is going to box now. So Lewis is going to have to now serve his 5 seconds. Looked pretty neat and tidy. So yeah, Hamilton is now, obviously he's done his penalty. Rough. So, Russell's only 10 seconds behind Hamilton now, obviously because Hamilton had to serve his 5-second penalty. How has Norris not got a penalty? So, Perez is going to stop again. We know that. Alonso's going to stop again. We don't know when, but they're going to stop. Bottas on Alonso? The hell? It's bizarre. Oh, he's unlapping himself. Oh. Alonso's pitting. Good stop for Fernando. Oh, Alonso's got back out ahead of Hamilton as well. That 5-second penalty certainly ruined Lewis. Yeah. Yeah, Lewis's penalty has basically given that position to Alonso because he's 2.2 seconds behind him with a 5-second penalty and a slow start because of it. So he would have been 3 or so seconds ahead of him, which is roughly what it was. It is what it is, isn't it? These 5-second penalties. Insane. Is that Norris? Yeah, that's Norris coming out. Coming into turn 1. Oh, Norris is going to be ahead of him. Yeah, these penalties, man. Yeah. Well, I don't know how Norris hasn't got one. I don't know. Oh my god, Carlos Sainz has absolutely mugged Norris off there. Bloody hell. Lovely move. Max has got this race sewn up, by the way, regardless of what Ferrari do. Because he's 13 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc at the minute, with Charles Leclerc having to stop again. So, yeah. Oh, I thought Lando was going to send it on Carlos then. Look at the traction that Ferrari has, man. Wow. And boxing Charles Leclerc. They're going to be... Yeah. I think they're going to pit just to cover themselves from Charles Leclerc. From Sergio Perez, sorry. So Perez is actually up to second place. 25 seconds behind Max Verstappen, mind you. Black and white flag for K-Mag. God, these black and white flags have been something else, haven't they? I'm not sure about this race. I don't know. It just hasn't really been... Hmm. Max is going to pit then, which is fine. He's got loads of time to pit, so he may as well. Um, 2.4 seconds stop. Ooh-wee. Yeah, they're heavy, they're big. You would maybe think that there's a little bit more of an allowance on track limit. The thing is, there's a couple of ways you can look at this, right? There's one way that you can look at it and say, well, hold on. If they're racing at Baku, Miami, Monaco, then they're really, really precise. Because they have to be, because if they're not, they're in a wall. So, they should be precise on track limits. And you could say, hold on. They know where the limit is. They know it's the white line. And the reason they're going out there is because it's quicker. And you take too much speed into the corner, you run wide. So while it's frustrating and it's sometimes a bit of a joke to see these track limits, the argument really doesn't fly because, well, you know where the limit is. You know where the line is. You've got to keep it in the line. If there was a wall there on that white line, they would keep it out of the wall. So they've got to treat that white line like a wall. And these are the best of the best drivers, and they've, got to do it. Obviously, it's more difficult when the cars are full of fuel and, you've got understeer, and I appreciate that, but it is what it is. Everyone's in the same boat, aren't they? So, yeah. Just is what it is. Right, boxing Perez. So Leclerc and Sainz will both go ahead of Perez. But can Perez catch them? Max Verstappen, yet another easy win. He's not even been challenged, does he? Yeah. Another 2.4 second stop. There goes one of the Ferraris. Oh, no, there goes both of them and Norris. Do you know what? Perez could get a podium here, for sure. He's got 20 laps. I'm not sure if he could get Charles Leclerc, but he could definitely get Norris and Sainz. Yeah, been a great race from Lando Norris. Yeah. Sainz served his penalty when he stopped, yeah. There's no way that Perez is going to be able to catch Charles Leclerc because he's, 9, 10, 11 seconds behind Leclerc. There's only 20-odd laps, and it's only a minute a lap. So I don't think Perez can catch Charles Leclerc. I think that's out of the question. But he could catch Norris and Sainz. Toto getting fed up of Lewis there. Yeah, but what I don't understand is, I don't understand how Perez didn't get a penalty. Because he's gone off loads. So Lewis was behind him and he saw him going off loads. We saw him going off loads, but he hasn't had a penalty. Norris had a black and white flag, didn't he? Or did he? Or he was close to it. I can't remember, but... I think he's just frustrated because he got a penalty and he felt that others should have had them as well. Yuki Tsunoda. 10-second penalty, presumably for not serving his 5-second penalty properly. Oh no, 10-second penalty for car 22 for track limits. Jesus Christ. Is that because it was his second penalty? What? Also, Piastri's been lapped by his teammate just now. Piastri isn't in the new car, but still. It's such a picturesque track, Austria, isn't it? I would like to go to Austria just because this track just looks stunning. It's in such a stunning setting. Austria and all of those countries just look so nice and picturesque, you know. Switzerland's another country that just looks beautiful. I'd like to go there. Yes, hello, Agster, young sir. Howdy. Yeah, Yuki has certainly been abusing those track limits. He's certainly been abusing those track limits, hasn't he? No. That would be a problem for me. I don't own an orange shirt. That is an issue. Because presumably I'd need to wear one to blend in, right? Lance Stroll, another stop. What the hell? Oh, Perez is right on Norris's chuff. He's had an alright race, Perez. I mean, you know. Oh, Lando. Lando's run wide. Oh, Perez got the RS. Yeah, he's going to send it. Oh, yeah. That was big for Perez. That was big, but Norris locked up, sadly. No, I wouldn't say anything surprising's happened other than drivers getting track limit warnings, but other than that, nothing particularly exciting. Verstappen's walked away with the race again. He's winning by 18 seconds. He could be winning by more if he wanted to, you know. It's just too fucking easy, isn't it? Ferrari rear wing is bouncing quite a bit, isn't it? Oh, this is a good view from the back of Carlos Sainz's wing. Carlos, the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz looks pretty twitchy. I mean, I'll say this. Perez will be past Carlos Sainz. It isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Like, that Red Bull with DRS is going past. Nothing Carlos Sainz can do about it. It's going to happen. Like, there's no point in us playing games here and going, oh, I wonder who's going to win. Come on. We know who's going to win. Oh, Sainz is so lucky that he had DRS off that Haas. He's so lucky. He won't have it next lap, though. If he didn't have that DRS, Perez would have been passed easily. Very lucky. Yeah, Perez has got him this lap easily. Oh, God. Oh, Perez, yeah. Perez has got him now. Nothing Sainz can do. Oh, Sainz got DRS. Perez not as intelligent as Max Verstappen. See, Verstappen, when he was going into that corner, backed out so that he could get DRS down the next straight. Perez wasn't as clever to do that. Yeah, that was lovely. That was lovely racing. That was great. Black and white flag for Sargent, Logan Sargent. Sainz got DRS again. Sainz was ahead. Perez, what are you doing, man? Just wait. Jesus Christ, Sergio. The blind man can see that you need DRS down that second straight. Just hold behind. Bloody hell. Perez, don't go for it. Don't go for it. Wait. Okay. I think he finally got the memo. He finally got the memo. Yeah. Oh my God, please. Yeah. God, Sergio made that harder for himself, didn't he? He made that hard for himself. It was great racing, but bloody hell, he didn't have to make it harder for himself. Can Can you imagine Christian Horner's face if he now gets a 5-second time penalty once he's passed and loses the position to Sainz anyway? Oh, it would be so funny though, wouldn't it? Ah. Oh, God. Ocon with another black and white flag. Wait, what? No. Isn't that Ocon's second black and white flag? I think it is. He's already had one. Oh, Stroll. You see him flexing his wrist there? He was intimidating me. What? What does that even mean, Carlos? What the hell are you talking about? It looks like Sainz is like flexing his wrist. Maybe it's giving him a bit of bother still. Interesting. Well, it's been a pretty terrible race from Mercedes, hasn't it? Hamilton struggled on the brakes, not really had the pace of like even the McLaren, has he? Obviously, he got a 5-second penalty, which made it worse for him, but not really been in the race, have they? Mercedes. They were hoping they could be, but they haven't been. Oh, a bit of contact. Nice move from Lance Stroll, though. I'm not really sure what's happened to Lance Stroll this race, because he stopped again and he's in 10th, but, you know, Alonso's like 13. Alonso's a pit stop ahead of him in 6th place. And they started in fairly similar positions. So I don't know what's happened with Lance Stroll, really. No, he's not had a great race, has he? I'm not really sure what's happened with him. What is liquid moly? Is it like oil or something, or like engine lubricant? What is it? Liquid moly. Liquid moly. Let's have a look. What is it? Yeah, it's some sort of engine additive. Oils, additives, gear oils, greases. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Logan Sargent with a 5-second penalty for track limits. Well, liquid moly is just a weird name, isn't it? Because it sounds like a drug. It just sounds like a drug, doesn't it? No, I know that, Chris, but I don't know if the... That's why I'm saying it sounds like a drug. Unless that's exactly what they're going for. It's like a drug for your car or something. Is that what they're going for? I don't know. What, the 2 FPS recording? Ah, motorist, okay. German company. Or maybe it's not Molly, maybe it's Mully. I don't know. Maybe it's a different pronunciation, you know? Well, that's going to be a 5-second penalty for Norris, surely. No, he might be on a black and white flag. Now, if Norris does get another one, which you would assume he wouldn't in the next 3 laps, he would fall behind Alonso. Well, the pit isn't that bad here, but... Oh, actually, to be fair, yeah. I've been calling it liquid molly, but it's not this. It's liqui molly, isn't it? I always read it as liquid molly. I don't know. Liqui molly. Liqui molly. But I reckon it's about 20 seconds for a pit here. It's close at the front, though, guys. Verstappen, he's 23 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc, so, you know. Oof. Yeah, 20-second pit lane loss. Max wants to pit to go for fastest lap. Do it. Go on. Fucking do it. Do it. Max is boxing for softs to get the fastest lap. That is such an alpha move, that is. He doesn't even need the point. He doesn't even need it. He's so far ahead of everyone. He's a whole pit stop ahead that he can stop and get a fastest lap. He's miles ahead of Leclerc. It's no problem at all. Charles Leclerc isn't even coming down the pit straight yet. Oh, now he is. Now he is. There we go. What an alpha move that is. Perez, black and white flag with 2 laps to go. Yeah, but he'll be fine. He'd need another one for a 5-second penalty. It'll look now like the result is close, but it isn't. Verstappen had so much in the bag, he pitted for soft tyres to get fastest lap at the end and still came out ahead. Oh my god, it's just a joke, isn't it? Yeah, I don't understand why they've let Max do that, to be honest. The point is with their team. Yeah, they've still gone, yeah, sure, Max, yeah, have at it. Like, it's so unnecessary. He's miles ahead in the championship. It's not like he's in a fight where he needs that point. But I kind of respect it at the same time. I kind of respect it at the same time. Yeah. If you can fucking box at the end of the race, because you're a pit stop ahead of the next guys to go for fastest lap, when there's not been any incident as to why they're that far behind you, then it's a joke, isn't it? He's so far ahead, he can just free pit stop and just go for fastest lap for lols on the last lap. Like, I mean, that's just a joke. Like that just takes the piss, doesn't it? That just takes the piss. It just completely takes the piss. Hmm. Hmm. Listen. Smashing it, aren't they? Absolutely smashing it. You've got to respect it. You don't have to like it, but you've got to respect how good that car is and how good Max is behind the wheel of it. I mean, you've got to, haven't you? Yeah. Fair play. Fair play. What you gonna do when they come for you? I have nothing further to say. I have nothing further to say on the matter. Listen, there was parts of the race that was really interesting. Parts of the race were really interesting. Max, I thought early on that the Ferraris would be able to challenge Max, but obviously that was not to be. I thought maybe they can challenge. Nowhere near, though. They've put together a fantastic car, and when you put Max behind the wheel, he's absolutely dominating, isn't he? Adrian Newey's just an absolute genius as far as I'm concerned. Mercedes are bringing upgrades to Silverstone. As to whether it'll be any good, because they looked quite off the pace here, didn't they? Against the Ferraris and the McLaren of Norris. They looked way off the pace. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see. But I'm going to call it that. I'm not going to stick around for all the podiums and what have you. I appreciate you. Silverstone next week. I'll be back tomorrow on Twitch tomorrow evening for more memes and all the dreams. There will be a video tomorrow, a review of the race. Then Tuesday, I've got a little opinion piece on Silverstone. On Wednesday, it will be Silverstone preview day. And on Thursday, there will probably be a video on the new Mercedes upgrades. that is at least 4 videos coming every day this week. So a lot of video content. There will be a stream, like I say, tomorrow. So I will catch you on the Twitch. Have a lovely end to your weekend. I'm gonna go cook a roast dinner now, a beef roast dinner. Oh baby! I might post some pictures. So yeah, I love you all. I will see you on the flip side. Goodbye.